Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hoping everyone is well and safe. One thing you'll always find in my freezer is Shammi kebab. Firstly, because my family absolutely loves them. They make sandwiches out of them or have it on its own. Also, they're easy to make and store, and if you get some unexpected guests, you can quickly take them out and serve them with tea. I make Shammi kebabs using beef, but you can use any other meat like lamb or chicken you like. So here I have got a kg of boneless beef, which I had got cut into cubes, medium-sized cubes. To that, I will be adding about 200 to 250 grams of split chickpeas. You need to pre-soak that. The amount can be increased if you do not want the kebabs to be too meaty. Then in the veg section, I have taken 2 medium-sized red onions. Goes in a bulb of garlic, so we'll be using a whole bowl. I'm going to peel that later. Then about 1.5 inches of fresh ginger, which needs to be peeled. Then in the greens, I have taken fresh coriander, some fresh mint leaves, and about 5 to 6 green chillies. So this is the green section I will be using, or the veg section for the kebabs. Moving on to the spices. So here I have got the powdered spices and the whole spices. So I have started off with a teaspoon of caraway seeds, teaspoon of cumin powder, teaspoon of coriander powder, teaspoon of red chili flakes, teaspoon of garam masala, teaspoon of red chili powder, and a teaspoon, or according to taste, of some salt. So these are my powdered spices. Then coming on to the whole spices, I have about a teaspoon of mustard seeds, about 5 to 6 green cardamoms, 2 medium-sized cinnamon sticks. Then I've got some cloves, about 6 to 8. Then I've got the large cardamoms. Then I have got some whole black pepper. And then I have some bay leaves. So that's the whole spices. And as I told in my previous video, you can get a ready-made packet of Shammi kebab masala from the shop. I used to use that before, but now today I am going to be using fresh spices. So let's begin. The split chickpeas have been soaked, onion, garlic and ginger prepared, the cooker taken out of the cupboard, ready to cook. So in the cooker, we're going to add the meat, the split chickpeas, the onion, garlic and ginger, powdered spices and the whole spices. A jug full of water, or until everything is covered with water. I forgot to put in star anise flowers, so here are 2 star anise flowers. Going to cover that and on medium heat, cook that for about 20 to 30 minutes on pressure. Then I'm going to check after 20 to 30 minutes if the meat is cooked. So I'm going to take out a piece, put it on a plate and see if it's easy to break. Yep, the meat is now ready. So now I'm going to cook that on a low flame without covering it and stirring it occasionally. As the water evaporates, the stirring gets more. You need to stir it more so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. Now I'm going to use a hand blender and mash that up, and now I'm going to cook it until it becomes completely dry. Once all the water has evaporated, I'm going to cool the meat mixture to the room temperature. I've made the paste out of the mint, coriander and green chilies, which I'll mix through the meat mix. Now I am going to shape them into kebabs. You can either freeze them at this stage or you can use them straight away. So we're going to have some with dinner. So I'm going to take some eggs, beat that. Then I'm going to dip my kebab into that, and on a medium flame in some oil, I'm going to fry the kebabs on one side first, then carefully turn it over. Should be a nice golden on the other side, and yes, we are ready to eat. If you like the video, do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel and share with family and friends. Happy eating!